Evening, good evening, good evening. It's me again, Father Joe, the Ghetto Diplomat. Yeah, and this is another in the series of Father Joe Driver Diaries. Yeah, I missed one last night. Did a shift last night. This is my third day at this company, taking stuff from Tilbury Docks and or Purfleet Port and taking them all over the place. Yesterday was a nightmare. I did a run to Northampton. That was good enough. And then I collected a load nearby from what's that, Eddie Stobart's yard, from the drift DRIFT um, industrial areas. I took it to Sainsbury's distribution center in Dartford, just the one just nearby the Dartford crossing. Took me a while to get onto the bay because they said they didn't have any loading bays available and there was a queue. Anyway, I got onto the bay. It took me 2.5 hours before they completed offloading. That's where it was. The paperwork said 26 or 24 pallets of water. Yeah. So, yeah, that kind of messed up my driving time. Or my working time, really. My driving time was fine. But my working time. So, the night before, I went 15 hours. And a little bit like 18 minutes. So, I know more than likely that's an infringement there. So, then last night now, I did another 15 hours. Well, just under 15 hours, 9 minutes under. Yeah, so tonight now I can't afford to not take less than 11 hours daily rest. Yeah, so maximum 13-hour shift today. Yeah, but apart from that, yeah, I like going onto the ports. I mean, I did one for ULS IT way where I was doing the airports, but this is the container ports. I mean, like the shipping ports now. So it's nice. Um, I don't mind it. It reminds me of when I went to the Gambia and I seen the port in Gambia and how it was operating. I'm saying, okay, this is something I'd love to do in Africa. So now I'm driving. Um, yeah, I can handle that bit, but the administration, running the company, being the broker and all of this thing, operating on the port as a company, that's another thing. But yeah, definitely another thing. What I'm concerned about, the other day I asked a question about the state of the UK logistics industry or sector, you know, asking for your views and comments and stuff like that. Today I'm going in a bit further, and this is a short one still. Um, it's something I notice, and I find myself now falling prey to it again. The health of logistics workers in the UK, especially the drivers, nah, it's deplorable. I think industry leaders have to institute some program whereby the physical health of like the drivers and logistics workers personnel in general are not compromised. You know how much lorry drivers I see like struggling to get out of the cab, having this big belly in front of them and stuff like that. I'm thinking, added to the fact that you can't make a headway in terms of accumulation in this industry. On top of that, now your health is compromised. Any long-term role within logistics, you're eating unhealthy food and stuff like that. Um, I mean, I worked at Brock's and they had this scheme whereby they were, sponsoring your enrollment in a gym and stuff like that. But fair dues to them, and on top of that, the drivers, they weren't taking up the initiative, myself included at the time, because I was there short term, you know. Which is not really excuse anyways, but then I'm seeing that definitely there is an issue with well-being in the logistics sector, and I think there should be some industry action to address this thing. Let me know your comments. Like, subscribe, share. As I said, this driver diary series maybe not too much interesting for some. This is just another magazine within the Daddy Marcus TV programming. I'm scheduling another podcast to come on stream shortly. But yeah, let me know, the driver diaries, what you think about this question, because at the end of the day, what I'm trying to do is implement what I'm learning at the university as an anthropologist and activist, scholar activist. Yeah, as part of the logistics sector, I want to see better for us drivers and logistics workers. So like, subscribe, share, and drop your comments. Tell me what you think. What you think should be done to safeguard the health and well-being of logistics personnel, especially frontline people like the drivers and the warehouse operatives and these things. Yeah. Even some of the administrators in these logistics companies, they sit at the desk so long. The food they get is something out of a vending machine. No, it's not good. And then obesity, and it's not good. So let me know. Father Joe the Ghetto Diplomat, once again, Daddy Marcus TV. Yeah, this is the driver diaries. Let me know your thoughts, comments. Bye.